Morning. I'm gonna kill this computer. Spout position fault. Cannot be detected if spout's in its home position. It's sitting on the rest, I promise you. You don't have to go off every 3 seconds. So that error code popped up a week ago. It's a completely useless one, because all it's warning me is my spout isn't at home. Fine, the sensor's off. Why does it have to go off every 2 seconds? Why can't I make it go away? That's flat ridiculous. Either way, here we go. So here's what we got going on. Today is Saturday the 17th. I'm running a chopper right now on our ground, hauling to our pit. I'm going to switch to a neighbor's, going into his pit. And then I believe back to ours, hauling into our pit. I don't know. It's one of those hopscotch kind of a days. Colton is currently running Glenn's machine over on some of his ground, hauling the 20 miles east to that pit. Now when they get that field done, they're going another 10 miles away to turn it into it's like a 35-mile haul. So they're gonna have a lot of fun today. Glenn's gonna be here later after soccer. So I've got 3 of our guys trucking with me. Maddie is planting wheat. Bart and Cameron, we're working on sprinklers. We're gonna try baling feed. So they got a handful of things they're working on today. Yeah, we're just kind of scattered everywhere. It's getting to be that point. I mean, we're starting to run into some actually dry feed. This is saying 65. Looks good in the truck. It's cutting nice. I'm loving the zern. Oh, and we got college football on TV. It's going to be a good day. You can't harvest in the fall without an iPad to have college football Saturdays and NFL Sundays. And that sounds like we're chopping tomorrow, so be a little red zone action on the chopper tomorrow. These headers definitely have their faults, but they can do some amazing things. Love how clean that field is. I mean, you can just go ahead and plant into that. It's ready to go for the next crop. Not gonna do it, but you could. Round and round we go. Yeah, the field's looking plenty green. You can see over there on the next pivot, Jill's spreading manure. God, I love Jill. She gets right after it. So yeah, finish that field. Had to do a half pivot over here for a neighbor, and then we're going to come back and try that one. Like I just said, I think that's way too green, but you never know until you open it up. So we'll open it up and see what we got. It's going to be a long day. It's barely 10:30, and I'm staring at my lunchbox ready to open it. I'm doing everything I can not to. Either way, on to the next one. This field's doing pretty good. It's kind of a tangled up, gnarly mess. But the zern's cleaning it up. I mean, I'm not flying through the acres, but it's doing all right at least. Cutting it clean. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, this is when you got to be really good at driving and just put just the right amount of turn on the steering wheel and let go. And to hope the GPS doesn't screw up. I can't see any tire tracks out here. That's normally what you would follow. I can't see them, so God, I hope this is right. The old switcheroo on the go. Takes a little concentration, so I didn't have the camera rolling in time. But either way, nobody has to stop. Nobody has to ride any clutches. Now we got Hector. Hector, are we going to come out at the right spot or not? Well, I'm thinking we're going to be okay. But I have no idea. So the bad part about the 3 a.m. stuff from Thursday, is yesterday I was tired. Today I'm tired. What time is it? 1:40, and I am dragging ass. Oh. If there's some better friggin' football games on, I'd be a little more awake, but all the early games today sucked. All the favorites blew out the underdogs, which they should have. It's what makes college football interesting. So when you get that team that's supposed to lose by 20, they're going for a 2-point conversion towards the end of the game to try and take the lead. That's what makes stuff good. Like, Appalachian State last weekend. That was a good game to watch. Either way, keep going round and round. Got a pretty decent opening cut here. Let's see, I'm hitting a tire track. Yes, see, there's a tire track right here somewhere. There's a tire track right there. I can't even see it, but I can see it in my mirror. I know it's just right over there by my tire. So, yeah, keep going round and round. Colton's bouncing all over the place. They were over here about 4 miles. It was still way too green. So now they moved back over here behind me about a mile. I don't know where they're going to go from there if that's too green. Rumor has it, though, we're not chopping tomorrow. So, hopefully, that comes true. The other reason I'm tired is yesterday was just one of those draining days. So I always joke, when Big Chief goes on vacation, be it a day, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, the weirdest stuff will go wrong. And I always joke, it's like fate's little cruel twist of everything's going fine, everything's going fine. Oh, here's a curveball for you. Now what do you do? So, the drill that I was planting wheat with, it didn't get filled, or it got filled, but it didn't get greased before we started. And that tractor that I was pulling it with was also the same one that I was running that land plane with when you saw the dust. So I decided, well, as soon as I helped get the choppers going in the morning, I pulled the tractor up to blow out air filters, radiator, grease the thing. Well, that planter has right at 100 greasers. It takes a little while to do. And it had been a while since it was done, because some of them did not want to take. It was a headache of the process. So I should have been done planting mid-afternoon. I didn't even go to start until 2. That is a very annoying GPS line. If this stupid thing had circle track unlocked, I wouldn't have to hear that. But anyways, so it was like 2 o'clock when I go to start planting. Everything went okay on that. But the pivot I had planted the night before, for some reason, would run for an hour and shut off. One guy we had kind of messing with pivots goes, oh, I can't figure it out. I don't get it. So I kind of went and took a look whenever I got done planting. Called the Valley guys. They looked it up on their end. They go, hell, it's a power surge, or it's a power issue. Your power's fluctuating just enough. It's dropping, and you're getting too low power, and it's shutting down to keep from burning up any of the motors. So I called the power company, get a request in. They're coming. I go to fill the drill because I'm out of seed. I no more than get the auger out, put it up, and run it for about 3 seconds, and blah, 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 blah. It does. Apparently, I forgot to specify to the guy who was getting it ready to fill it with gas. So it ran out of gas. So I had to find a gas can, go hike over to a different pickup, because I couldn't drive that down the road with that auger sticking out. I couldn't swing it back in because I had it up. It would have hit the tank. So I get gas in it, get it up and go. I'm like, all right, I'm still going to be on track to get the third pivot up and running here in a little bit. Get the first box on the planter full, just get started on the second one. I go, I'm out of seed. I turn around and look, and sure enough, it's out of seed. So I call the guys that we get the seed from. They say they'll be there by their bins in a little bit. It's about a 20-mile drive. Same time, power company calls. They need me to go meet with them. So I go meet with them, get the power figured out on that pivot. They just had to go up. Essentially, they had to turn up the power a little bit. Go to get seed, and I'm talking to them. I go, man, did the guy not fill it that full yesterday? Because I didn't even fill the planter for the second time. I'm already out. And he goes, no, you didn't fill it that full. You're fine. He goes, we were filling it, and he noticed one of the tires was flat. I go, there's a flat tire on this thing? He goes, yeah. And we're sitting there filling it up, and it's getting the weight on it. Well, it's a tri-axle trailer, so when it's empty, there's not a whole lot of weight per tire. But as we're filling it up, you can see the one tire starting to squish. So not only was there no gas, and it wasn't full, there was also a flat tire. It was just aggravating. Finally got it filled, got some air in the tire so I could get home. I think it was 5,300 pounds more on the load I brought home than the load the day before. Because I was joking with Maddie, I go, there's enough seed in there, you can finish filling the drill, you can fill that entire damn thing again when you're done. I go, and then we gotta fix the tire. So yeah, it was one of those things, it was just like a million little twists of screws. Like this little thing goes wrong, this little thing goes right. When you need to be bouncing around and dealing with those problems and you're stuck doing one thing, it'll drive you absolutely mad. Well, I was just about to say, we got 2 choppers now, so this is going to go really quick. But we don't got 2 choppers no more. Colton got greened out everywhere he tried, so Dad sent him and a couple trucks over here to come help me finish this up just because it's taking forever. I mean, it's 4 o'clock because you can't go very fast, so it takes a while. Got this little strip you can see here beside me, plus like the inside 3 towers of a half pivot, so almost done, not quite. But Colton was on his second load, and it sounds like the chain for the auger blew apart on him, so he's down now. Hopefully our chain from McPherson showed up, because we found out last Saturday these things have metric chain. Who the hell uses metric chain? Jesus. There he goes, that load I've been looking for all afternoon. The last one. Holy shnikes. So let's see, 12, 12, 24 plus 11, 35 plus 4, 39 plus 5. I cut 40, what was it, 44 loads off of 65 acres. Holy crap. That was a good day. It was a long day. I'm ready for like a case of beer and a bubble bath. But you know, that was a good day. All right, now for the 5 miles home. All right, blown off. Sounds like I got the other one put back together. Oh, what do you think, Harley? It's been a long day. Doing some quick math, it sounds like in the neighborhood of 1,200 ton off that field, so that is a damn good afternoon for those heads and sorghum. Be a bad day in corn, but in sorghum, that's a pretty good day. We'll go home and find a beer. I'll talk to you guys later.